Hey guys, Max here. It's been a while, kind of. No, it has been a while. It's been like 2 weeks. I've been playing the game, but I haven't really had the chance to stream. And I just streamed, basically recorded, because that's how I record videos. I just stream on Twitch and then I upload them. But I realized that I never changed my scene and I was just streaming my away screen the entire time. Unfortunate, but here we are with the new patch. Exciting stuff. I didn't even realize there was a patch until I'm like, wait, am I going crazy or is this like a bunch of changes? And like while I was playing, I was like, I didn't used to get truffles from the vending machine, did I? Like, there's no way. I never noticed that. It's pretty crazy. I'll tell you right now. I hopefully this patch is a lot more detailed than last patch because it's kind of hard to predict based on last patch because certain things got nerfed and others didn't by the 1 second because they just said almost everything got 1 second. Example on Pygmalion being that yo-yo and marbles went to 5, but the firebox, the little matchbox, stayed at 4. And he also got access to burn passes, which I didn't see in the patch notes either, but maybe it was there. I just probably missed it, which meant matchbox was pretty good. But anyways, regeneration can now crit. Effect that grant crit should now affect. Wait, how does this work? Effects that grant crit should now affect items with regeneration. Oh, okay, I understand. So the items that give you regeneration can crit and give you more regeneration. It's not like when you're regenning, you can crit that. Got it. Tiny furry creature no longer spawns on hour 2 of day 1. That's really specific, but sure. Doesn't matter that much. Sometimes I'll take him. Just depends if you start off a toy or not. Artist Alley option no longer costs gold. Don't remember what that Artist Alley option. Is that the get a random diamond item option? I wonder. Prize pass increase, prize pass XP. I was going to say the prize pass scaling. This is my first time reading the patch, so some of I'm a little bit slow. But this is all. When I don't even know when this patch came out. May 19th. Okay, it came out today. But the prize pass scaling was really bad once you got past like day 15. It just like went up. I hate how you can't see how much XP you need to level up. They did that on purpose, and I really don't like it. It just feels. I just don't like these dishonest, like deceitful. Why can't I just be open about things? I don't understand. Increase prize pass XP earnings rates for days to 3 XP per day. Nice. From 1, so triple. Adds win-based bonus prize pass XP. 5 XP at 4 wins. Nice. So more incentive to win normal runs instead of just spamming them, I guess. I don't know. Start of running. Income / gold. Start now starts with less income. This doesn't matter for me as Big Millie. I'm still going to always choose this because I start the game with 20 gold and I can just reroll at each merchant. And it's so consistent of the start. I think this was meant to be the most consistent start, but I don't know. I think it depends on your character. Like Vanessa, I would never start off with the enchanted small item. I guess you could get seaweed or pearl. What else would even be good? I think everything else is just trash. And I just think there's too many trash. The gold skills are okay, but just starting off with a bunch of money and income already. Day 1, all I look for is income normally previously. Now I could just skip that and just reroll on merchants. So yeah. I don't like the starting options. I kind of miss kits. I found them a lot more interesting and more varied. Starting, I don't know. I just start each run now with money, and it just feels way too consistent for me. It feels so bad to start with a small enchanted item, get like a enchanted hatchet on Pygmalion, and then have 5 gold for the rest of the day. You just can't afford anything. Merchant that buys your. Oh, I saw this guy when I was playing. He's pretty cool. Costs 4 gold to reroll, but buys your bronze items for +1. Another good way for people to get money early on, I think. I don't know what days he's available on, but we'll see. Holsters gain the apparel types. Nice. That was actually my change on the Discord. Surely it was me who did that. Ice pick freezes an item for 1 second. So it can freeze anything. An ice pick buff. Interesting. Iceberg is now a gold tier item. I think it used to be diamond. That's a huge buff, but when your enemy uses an item freeze for 0.5 to 1 from 1 for half a second. So this seems like a buff more for other classes to find Iceberg more and that have better synergy of freeze. Mainly Pygmalion, because I just don't think Vanessa has much point of freezing an item for half a second as a large item. Like, what synergy do you have with that? Shiny Iceberg is not double the freeze duration. Deadly is item. Oh, enemy items have minus 100% crit chance. That's a really cool enchantment. Hope we see more things like that. Nesting doll buff. 1 second, sure. Star chart. This is a bug. I thought it just gave 40%, but it's still a crazy item. Tropical Island, when you slow, gained 5 to 10 regen for the fight from 2 to 4. A huge buff, but interesting. You can't actually play a slow Tropical Island thing now. That's a decent amount of regen, and it can crit now. Regen, like heal, I think is just bad late game though, because it loses to any scaling build, either burn or whatever, because you eventually just get one hit. Unlike shield, where you like increase your max HP as the fight goes on, it doesn't matter if you're scaling your regen or you're scaling your healing, because your HP maximum doesn't scale, you know? So I don't know. I wish there's more overheal, or any overheal at all. Not more, anything. Zorkid, don't know who that is. Okay, Pygmalion, this is what we're here for. Billboard oh, I saw this item in my build and I just like didn't even hover over it, or my run, because this item was terrible before. 7-second cooldown, 200 to 300 gold only. When you shield or heal, give your items value for the fight. This item's cooldown is reduced from 1%. For the fight. When you shield or heal. Man, this seems so hard to use. Like, the best thing you could do with this is use it with Abacus or like other value items, but you need to be shielding healing a lot. I don't know how. Like, or bonsai, I guess. It's just how do you loop currently? Looping is so difficult. Yeah. Interesting item though. At least it's a interesting item now compared to what it was before, which is just I sell the item every time I get it. Bushel gains the food type. That's weird. I didn't really think of Bushel as a food, but sure. Cargo shorts. I saw this redesign. That's how I knew there was a patch. Your apparel items have minus 5% cooldown for each type this has. This is the type items of things in your stash. This is a super cool item now. I like this a lot. It would work really well with silk and with hat, which are two super strong Pygmalion items, and with more apparel in the future, hopefully. Hatchet. Ooh, more truffles. I noticed this. So this was giving me truffles. I was freaking out during my run. I was like, how am I getting so many truffles? It was because I was getting it from Hatchet. Interesting. Pretty crazy economy. You just keep getting truffles. You basically get infinite gold. I had a vending machine, which is, they say, this change right here, and it can give you truffles now. So you just keep farming truffles, and it doesn't matter what tier the truffles are, because they do the same thing. You find like one rewards card, and you're set for the entire run. You can get like 500 or 1,000 gold if you get lucky with the. Pretty cool. I like it. I do like scaling your economy of truffles. It's interesting. Might be a little bit too strong, but we'll see. Snow globe. Oh, they buffed the freeze. They reverted the freeze change. I wonder if they released a dev or like a patch notes react, because I want to know what his reasoning is. I thought snow globe was already strong enough. I don't think it needed to be buffed. Oh, they reduced the maximum freeze. 1.5. They really like these 0.5s, huh? Signet ring gain apparel. Okay. I didn't know this was a Pygmalion item. I thought this was an exclusive PvE item. Or am I thinking of the wrong thing, maybe? Open sign. Hogwash. Wow. Huge hogwash buff. Okay, this might be a valid heal build now, because you increase your maximum HP. Interesting. 150 might be enough. That is a ridiculous amount. And starting at 50 is also a ridiculous amount. This was already okay early on. This is what healing needed, to be honest, though. I predict this is gonna be pretty good. From useless and skip every time to, well, it's not useless. I still played Hogwash like sometimes. I wanted to play it, but it was so hard. Okay, those are all the Pygmalion changes. No matchbox nerf. No item duping they didn't address it unless they do in the bottom here. I'm not going to go over Dooley updates because I don't play Dooley that much, but okay, let's see what the rest of the changes are before I give any feedback. But Pig seems pretty good this batch. All I see is buffs. All I see is buffs overall, though. It seems like they're just buffing weak items. Rocket launcher. Thermal lance. Tool. Dooley got a new tool, finally. DJ robot. Oh, big buff to DJ robot. It's a charge item now. And that's about it for him, too. Very small patch. I think we're... Surely next patch we get Mac. I saw a Chili Spotter got another buff to its crit chance. Nice. Coolant leak. Slight buff. Wait, what? Charge 1 freeze item. Oh, huge nerf. Okay, thank God. I really didn't like the freeze skills. I just felt like they're too strong. So I'm happy with that. I'm assuming they nerfed the other freeze skills. The haste one was super strong too, and it really felt bad because Pygmalion just didn't have access to haste, so he never saw that one. But yeah, all right. Big numbers. I don't know what big numbers is as a skill. Is this new? Interesting. Oh well, small little patch. My predictions. Pig's still good. Matchbox still good. Healing, I'm excited for. And I hope people keep discovering new things. Yep, yep.